Thank you. It's a wonderful day. It's a fantastic day. One of our key mottos is making our supporters happy. And today is a day that I can honestly say we've made the supporters happy. You know, a lot of the credit of this Umbro and this coming here goes to the board chairman and Mark Noonan, who is my predecessor. Okay. There was a lot of thoughtful process that went through as to which brand we should choose. Umbro was created in 1924. We were created in 1919. So it looked in some ways like a match in heaven. Right. And I believe that because it was a major brand in football, it was the right choice for us today. Right. Yes, we could have chosen another brand, but there's so much synergy between us, the years, the centuries we were created, and all of those things. So, and Umbro is one of the top brands in football at the moment. So we are lucky to just have Umbro, and I'm sure, like I said, Umbro is proud and lucky to have us too.
Well, some of your...
You see, whatever price we would have priced it, somebody would have said it's too much. So I appreciate that. But you said some. I've also had a lot of supporters who come to me that says that we should have even increased the price so that that extra money could have been used for players. Okay. What we've done, the price that we've pegged it at, if you compare with other quality products in Ghana, we're actually less than half of the prices that Puma, for example, and Adidas sells their quality products. So in a way, our price is cheaper because the margin we've put on it, it's so small, it's less than 5%. Because what we wanted to do was to make sure that the supporters, every supporter, can afford to buy it. We could easily have increased the price because if we wanted to compare it with other Puma or Umbro or other things that sells in the mall, they go for more than twice the price that we have. So if you compare like for like, it is actually cheaper. If you compare apples and oranges, then you say ours is expensive, but then you'll be comparing the wrong things. For example, if you're comparing something that is brought from a third world country or a developing country to something that has come from an advanced country with the quality and the standards that you get, you're comparing apples with oranges. I am confident that, yes, I am confident that the quality of the product will sell itself. But if it means by talking to the supporters, I'm quite happy to talk to the supporters because we've already started talking to the NCC and we'll be talking to the LCC, we'll be going to the chapters, the NCC and the staff are working hand in hand. We don't do very much without collaboration or consultation because Accra House of Folk is built on 3 pillars. And I've said this several times. They are the supporters, they are the management, and they are the technical side. And the management is made up of the board and the people at the office. You've got the supporters, which is a key part. They don't play, but their support can sometimes be the 12th person on the pitch. And any club, any major club like ours, needs to understand the supporters and where they are going. And that's why we constantly talk to the NCC. That's why, for example, today's program, the person who was the MC was an NCC member. So we're working hand in hand. Of course, even if we were selling it for 10 cedis, there will still be somebody who says it's expensive. You mean come up with their own products and sell? If anybody tries to imitate copying somebody registered logo is illegal. So if anybody tries it, we are going to go after them. We are going to use the might of the law to go after them. We have already started the process of writing to the embassies, the customs, the police, to be on the watch because anybody who attempts it, we will be prosecuting them. If you ask me, would I have wanted to win? Of course. I don't like losing. I'm a very bad loser. Okay, but what I always look at is that I always look forward. I don't look back. All right. My aim is to have continuous improvement from here to the sky. So if I sit and dwell on what has happened in the past, I'll only be living in history. My job is to make sure that we draw a line, we take the bold steps that we need to do, and then come out next time and do better. And by better, I mean winning. Because that is the philosophy of the board chairman, that's the philosophy of the board, that's the philosophy of the people in the office too. You should have known by now that we are not one of those people that keep on shouting about ourselves. Look, if you are at the top, you don't need to shout because the other people are shouting to you, right? So what we do is to make sure that every step that we put in place, every process that we put in place, it's not just for today, it is for the future. I don't want us to just win the title this year and then go into Ambase next year. We have to have a process whereby we win and compete every single year. Right. So if we are silent, it's not because we are not doing anything. We're silent because we haven't got news to tell. We don't telecast everything that we are doing. Say, okay, we are going to sign this person. Okay, we've signed this person. Okay, we are going to. No, we don't do that. We are too big for that. Yeah.